question was, did that get recorded?
That is a good question because I don't know if it like kicked in like right in at that moment or not. So we'll find out.
That would be a hell of a way to start it. All right. Welcome back to the Fallen Returns. Woo! All right, spring break. So I'm gonna do a recap since we were off last week. I'm gonna turn off the whole music because we really don't need that no more. So yeah, last week you guys had gone into the castle, having gone up the fun slide. Because that's never gonna get old. Uh, you guys managed to go around the dungeon area without causing too much noise, where you found one of the members of the rebellion who said, "Hey, listen, you gotta do me a solid and go free the queen, because let me tell you, she is raring to start the rebellion for realsies." So, and you're like, well, that would be a really good way to fuck Demoriel over. So you've decided that maybe you'll go and save her. We'll see. She's locked up in her the royal apartments towards the top of the castle, so it's a little out of reach at the moment. Afterwards, you found Alex's brother, who was heavily chained up and looked like he had had less than a good time. He is going to leave a 1-star review on Yelp after this.
Same.
Massage went really, really wrong. Afterwards, after a reunion, you guys decided to head upstairs because you were gonna go find where they had taken Aowen. And lo and behold, surprising absolutely fucking no one, woo, she was with the hag, which you also found,
I wouldn't say woo to that.
You also found Tiri. Who told Aelin shh, 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 and she slumped to the ground. And that's where we left off, was the hag standing by what seemed to be an altar. This room, fairly interesting, as it has sort of inverted step pyramid going down to the floor, and a step pyramid sort of ceiling. So Tiri is down on the floor with Aowen slumped at her feet. You watch as she sort of takes a position where she sort of, you can't hit one without the other. As the hag sort of comes around the altar, she is this twisted, horrible form. Professor, she does not look like what you remember her being last time. Whatever has happened in the intervening years has warped her. She is horrifying to behold. It seems that her deal with Demoriel, with the demons, has changed her. And you all just feel this sort of rolling power in this room, this corruption, as the hag sort of sits there, long fingers tipped with jagged fingernails, just sort of wiggle and move and clench as she sort of eyes you all down. So you all are now in the room. The doors are kind of just wide open, kind of not really sitting on their hinges well anymore after the proper Talrenian opening.
Sorry, not sorry. So, where did you say the hag was in relation to Aowen and Tiri?
She is actually standing by the altar. She's about a good 15 feet away.
I cast Guiding Bolt and shoot at the hag.
What level?
I don't fucking know. Whatever the first level is. Is it first level?
It is first level spell. You cast Guiding Bolt and you watch as it sort of, this brilliant radiant light just shoots out from your hand and just goes across the tile. This sort of deep, dark slate gray. And what's really interesting is that the light of the Guiding Bolt does not reflect at all on the highly polished surface. And you watch as it heads towards the hag, as it looks like it's about to hit her, it fizzles and fades.
That's one counter spell used.
Rakshasa dude. You have to use a certain level to hit her.
That was
Oh.
my guess.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. Oh, God damn it. No. No.
A vicious beast bursts into the room, yapping.
I was just about to
A
say.
terrifying frequency.
And everyone,
Professor flees in terror.
and someone goes, "Who let the hellhound in here? Seriously?"
Let the hellhound out! Who?
Um,
I'm saying that marks initiative then.
you watch as the hag lifts a very long finger and cuts and goes, "No, Auntie didn't say." But
We're fighting Dikembe Mutombo.
like, yes, you are. No.
I always knew it.
Just in the
Surprise.
back of my head.
Are
Are we rolling for initiative?
in a second here, and Demorial is not Demorial. Bailamon is actually Nick Saban.
Oh, man.
Thank God I have advantage on initiative.
Say hello to the custom map I made.
Yay!
Nice.
Ooh.
Cause I could not literally find anything. So there's the hag.
Oh, yay.
No, thank you.
Um,
Ew.
Great. Thanks.
She got horns.
that's 5 guesses as to who that is.
It hasn't been that long since we've seen Aowen.
Beat me to it.
Oh, who's that?
Aww.
So yeah.
So weird.
And now my favorite trick that I've learned. Oh, look at all you added in order at once.
Shit.
Whoa! How did you do that?
I know I saw you do that in Fallen, and I'm like, aha, look at her. She's pet. You can highlight it. And
Yeah, you basically sort of do the highlight box and highlight all the tokens, and you go add to turn, and it adds everybody all at once. And I'm
Wow.
like,
Ack. There we
So
go.
much more helpful.
I know, it makes me so happy. Oh,
Well,
oh, Snicky, can you put someone in there for Allie?
yes, that was the one I knew I was forgetting. Right, did I delete all of my... I know I had to delete a lot
you still
of
have the 15 HP on you, right, Professor?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm gonna go see why my dog is being whiny.
Okay.
Dog.
So,
Do you want to leave? Fine. I didn't want you here anyway.
I love you, Lolo. Man, I might have to go and grab something. You know what? Boink. Yeah, put her right there. And then I'm gonna do the thing where I give her to you, and there you go.
Just stuff.
And added a turn.
Oh, you think you can hide from me, hag? That's well within my distance.
I can shoot for miles.
Yes, please come closer. My eyesight's not as good as it used to be.
I don't like that.
Like, I may have played hags before.
You?
No. Alright, so...
I choked on my taco, but I love your hag voice.
Phrasing?
Don't show.
That's not a phrasing. Come on.
What the? You wanted to leave and now you're back in here.
Airplanes, please.
Okay,
Okay, I'm back.
welcome back here.
Sorry
Alright.
about that.
You're good. I was figuring some shit out. All right, cool. So,
Tamar, what's your dex?
+1.
Okay, I -3.
So you win.
Yeah.
uh,
I heard that as -3 at first, but
I
Fortunately
take
not.
it. I take it, Alex. You probably have the higher dex between you and the professor.
hold please.
I'm trying to.
Mine is +1. I have a 12.
Mine is +3.
Oh, professor goes first.
Oh shit.
I may be
Also-
old, but I'm spry.
You are spray.
Yeah,
Also,
I'm not super dexy.
that fucking 17,
I'm just
17,
super
16,
sexy.
16, 10, 10.
What?
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that is funny.
Allie
Yeah,
has a
double.
+4.
Oh, it goes 20, 19, 17, 16, 16. That's so weird. It like
Oh.
goes down. Alright, anyway.
Allie has a what?
+4.
Yeah, that she goes before Terry. But, like mother, like daughter. We both got them.
Oh man.
Starting early.
I love you guys. I just want to let you know that.
Maybe I should have cast Holy Aura instead of that. But no, I want to say my 8th level spell. Ah! Okay, go ahead,
Alright.
Fnick. I'm ready.
Top of the round, we have Aaron Deer.
All right. So I assume it's 5 feet steps down,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it is. It's like enough for if someone wants to like sit there on the bleachers and heckle the satanic ritual going on.
Like all good spectators, I will go. I guess over there in the corner. And then I will cast Ensnaring Strike at first level as a bonus action,
Okay,
and shoot at the hag
sounds good.
twice.
Do the
so-
thing.
If I don't know how spelled this whatever the spell thing is, but it's a DC 17 Strength save on the hag against Ensnaring Strike, and I have advantage because I'm going before her in initiative.
Okay, hell yeah,
So I'll-
you do.
So I'll do Sharpshooter for both of them, because why not?
Okay,
The first one is a 26 to hit.
that hits.
Sick. Sick. 1 on the die. So that becomes 18 points of piercing damage.
Okay,
And then I will roll a second time. Oh shit. I think that was 11. They dropped it. So that becomes 18 to hit. No, modified 20. Just kidding.
just hits.
Nice.
Alright, well, we know that now.
So that becomes 22 points of piercing damage.
Okay,
And then the Ensnaring Strike. I don't know if she gets hit by that.
that DC 17.
DC 17 Strength save. It was a first level cast.
Okay, yeah, no. If it's a first, yeah, no. You shoot off, and you expect to see these thorns just whip out and wrap her up and hold her down, and you watch as the thorn vines start to slowly come into being and then fizzle out as they sort of hit her form.
Son of a beach. Okay. That is my turn.
Okay. Initiative count 20.
Oh, Jesus, it's already popping off.
Good thing I ran away from all you, hopefully.
You all watch as she lifts her hands up, these super long fingers, and they sort of crack as she moves them. And you watch as the two doors sort of grow and lift up behind you and slam back in place, and you watch as this shimmering sheen just sort of goes over the doors.
You cannot flee from this fight.
Alright, that's that. Connor, it's your turn.
So I'm gonna assume I can get a chance to rage before the fight.
Just wait until it's after the battle and it still does that.
Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a bonus action to rage. And then we're going to charge there. Can I do non-lethal damage?
Yes, you can.
Alright, we're gonna
Can I try to bludgeon you to sleep?
Go to sleep!
we'll do reckless great weapon master.
Okay.
That is a 22 to hit.
That's...
Second shot.
Okay,
Is a
so
natural 20.
I'm not happy with you right now. I don't care whether it's non-lethal damage or not.
Third strike is an 18.
18 just hits.
Alrighty then. So we had a crit and 2 normal hits.
Okay.
Ooh, that's double ones. I get 3 roll those. That's 6 plus. What is that? 20. Rage. So that's 6. That's 6 plus 21 is 27 points of bludgeoning damage on the first shot.
Okay.
2, 4. So it's the crit. So that's 16. 24. That's 45 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Seven plus. And then for the third strike's 28 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Dexterity, I have advantage on those. That's a 22.
Okay. So 22, let me see. You just make the spell DC.
Oh, that's terrifying. I'd roll
As she cast Hellish Rebuke on you. And you take 15 points of fire damage.
No, you just used.
As you watch as this gout of flame just kind of washes over you in response to the hit, and you watch as blood starts to run from her nose and out of the corner of her mouth, and her eyes are almost glowing feverishly bright as she stares you down.
Okay, that's my turn.
It's the hag's turn.
That's far enough. Nope, too far.
Alright, and what is she going to do?
Go away.
You see, that's not how that works.
It was a good try, Chris.
Thank you.
Alright, she can't do any of that, but she can... I want to... Oh yeah, this is fine. This is great. Alright, which one of you lovely people is... Alright. Professor,
I'm sorry?
please make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Was she casting a spell or is it ability?
This is an ability.
That's what I thought. Wisdom save, you say?
Yes, please.
Okay, whose sheet do I have? I have too many sheets open.
those
How about ya?
That's unfortunate. Alright, which one is this going to be?
I think I know what the spell is. Or what this thing is.
Do you?
Maybe not.
Okay. So I need a whole bunch of.
Also,
I'm starting with my calculator out. You take 50 points of force damage as she reaches up a hand, points a finger at your chest, and then slowly closes her fist, and you feel your heart in your chest sort of beat like a cage thing as it struggles against this unseen force, and then she lets go.
Yay! Oh, let's do this.
As a bonus action, you watch as she starts whispering, and you all hear this sort of fiendish, ominous language just start to echo around the room. And then you hear the crying of a child. And you watch as, out of the ether, a spirit of a small child appears next to her, and a chain links the two of them together.
Alright. That's awesome.
And the child looks absolutely terrified, eyes wide, these sort of transparent tears just running down its face. The child is trying to scratch at its own arms in terror as it tries to look for an escape, but seemingly can't. And that's the hag's turn. Corin, it's your turn.
Why is my health so low on my token?
Because, as always, I copy and paste from the last sheet, from the last thing, so...
Let me just change that rock quick. Okay. Fuck.
yep.
Hold on, sorry, I'm looking at my inventory.
Didn't we have like a smash and grab plan set up last time we played? I can't remember.
I don't think so. I think we want to try to kill the hag and then leave.
Yeah, we weren't
Right, okay.
do as much damage.
Especially, I don't think we'll be able to get out of this room right now. She magically sealed it.
Yeah. Okay. I was trying to remember.
Alright, well, I don't really have anything. Okay. I didn't do that. Fuck.
What you doing, Corin?
I'm moving here. And nobody got hurt yet. Oh, the professor just got hurt a lot, actually.
Your professor
Okay,
got fucked up.
so before I move, I touch the professor and cure wounds. I'll do it at 3rd level.
I only technically lost 30 hit points because the temporary hit points ate 20 of that, 50.
Okay,
So.
I'll do 2 hit. I'll do 2nd level then.
Isn't 30 hit points like all of your hit points though?
I have 80 hit points.
Oh shit, look out.
So, you know, my wife has more than me as a base.
That's 4, 15. Plus, 6. So you heal 20 points of damage. And then that's my action. This is probably not gonna do fucking anything. I don't know what to do with my bonus action. I will do nothing with my bonus action. I move there and heal the professor, and then.
Okay. Professor, you feel some of the wounds sustained. The sort of cracks in your ribs sort of heal a little bit, and you can breathe a little bit easier. Talmar, it is your turn.
Alright, well, I'm going to use my action to dash and get up next to the hag's grill. Use my bonus action to cast. We're gonna cast Staggering Smite, and we'll go ahead and wait on that.
Fantastic. Make a wisdom save for me, please.
OBKV. I'm good at those. So I roll a 5, of course.
Well, welcome to using Roll20.
Is that adding your own aura?
Yeah, I have a plus 11. But I still rolled a 16.
Alrighty then. So as you rush up, you feel your divine magic sort of wrap around your blade as you skid to a halt in front of the hag. You watch as the weeping child's eyes sort of make contact with yours, and there's this horrific blood-curdling scream as the child launches itself at you, scratching at you with its fingernails.
Gross.
You take 15 points of necrotic damage
Okay.
as this child is just sort of trying to scratch at any portion of your skin it can get a hold of.
Okay.
Okay, and legendary action.
Wait, did he get to do his damage and stuff?
He didn't swing.
You didn't
I don't have
He
enough
used his
room.
action
Oh,
to
she was
get
too far away.
Oh, you dashed. Okay.
Alrighty then. So the hag is going to claw at you, Tamar. That's a 28 to hit.
That hits.
You take 22 points of slashing damage as her clawed hand just comes up and rakes across your face.
Ow.
Indeed. And that is the hag's legendary action. Professor, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm going to cast Wall of Force
Okay.
in a 10-foot dome and push Talmar back away from the hag.
What?
It just makes a wall of force in a 10-foot dome around her and traps her in it.
Kind of want to be trapped in there with her. But she'll be trapped in there with me.
Yeah, she's gonna counterspell that.
My Allie's going to cast Counterspell on her Counterspell.
Okay. What level?
She's going to cast at level 6.
Wait, you're casting a level 5 spell on the hag.
Yes. Oh. No, I'm not casting it on her. I'm just making a wall of force around her. It's not technically cast on her. I just make it in an area.
I see you over there, sir.
That makes sense to me.
I see you over there, sir.
Does that work? Does that work against? I don't know. It's like spells cast against her, right?
One could argue that you
Or
are
does
affecting
that-
her by boxing her in,
True.
but
Well, however you want to deal it. I mean,
Since it doesn't say it targets a creature, that's the only thing that I would say. If it said it targets a creature. then-
yeah, but like, so does the question is, does her being unaffected by spells of like 5th level and lower, does that mean that any 5th level spell is just?
Is that what the wording is?
I don't know what the wording. 'Cause I don't know exactly what the wording is. But does that mean like any kind of spell of that level or lower, just she doesn't affect her? Like, I don't know how that works.
we're
You
gonna
actually
run
might
with
just
the
be able to walk through it.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
We're gonna say that the wall of force goes up
Okay.
for now.
I don't know whether it worked or not, though. Could be a fair play.
Okay, so pop, you put her under a glass.
Okay, so then that pushes Talmar 10 feet back, I guess.
Talmar move 10 feet back. Never mind, there we go. But
Man, I wanted to hit her with my sword.
there's somebody else you can hit with your sword.
I don't want to kill her though.
Is there anything else you would like to do, Professor?
No, I guess.
Okay.
Wizards are really boring. There's no bonus spells.
Okay. Alex, it's your turn.
Okay. Man, I really don't have good options here. I'm gonna use my action to do my Radiant Soul, so my wings come out. That's not what I wanted. I want this tool, please. And I'm going to come up beside Telmar. And I believe, because I don't have bonus actions outside of that I want to use. Yep, that's it.
Okie dokie. It is Allie's turn.
Okay. Allie, where is she? There she is. What do I have? Allie's gonna move over to here. And, hang on. So many spells. I have
many
2
spells.
wizard spells. She is going to cast Odaluk's Resilient Sphere on her daughter.
And her daughter is going to counterspell.
The
Can
professor
I
will.
counterspell that counterspell?
Okay, well, that works too.
You can try. What level are you
Alright.
counterspelling the counterspell?
I only have third, so I'll roll for it.
Yep.
Allie's, as she's casting it, she's just going to yell, "Tiri, please!" And then cast
That's a 23.
Okay, that does counterspell the counterspell, but Cherry does get a dexterity saving throw.
it. Yeah.
What's your wife's spell DC? Because
My wife's spell DC is Wizard 19.
she makes it.
Damn it.
As you watch, you hear Allie go, "Terry, please!" as the sphere starts to form around her, and she nimbly steps aside, but always within arm's reach of Aowen. And she goes, "Please, Mother, don't make this harder than it needs to be." Is there anything else that she would like to do?
What was that spell? What's Odorlux? What's Odorlux? I'm sorry, hang on. Nope. I'm good.
Okay.
I
We
think-
must.
Yes, I'm good.
It's Tiri's turn. Oh, this is where the fun starts. Oh man. Fuck. Alright, she is going to pull out the big guns immediately. This is going to be fun. She's going to plant it. Here. Oh yes, that'll do nicely. I need everybody to please make for me a Constitution saving throw.
She casting a spell.
She is casting a spell.
Allie would like to use her reaction to cast counter spell.
Alright, what level counter spell she casting?
Oh, fuck. She's gonna do level 5.
Yay, another
She's gonna
5
have to
and a
roll.
1.
She's gonna have to roll for it.
Okay, that's a con. What's the roll for that? DC plus intelligence, right? Or
Yeah,
D20 plus intelligence.
Yeah, D20 plus intelligence modifier. Blah, English is really hard.
Damn it.
Unfortunately, that doesn't work.
Okay.
So I do need you guys to roll cons for me.
All of us?
Yes, please.
I didn't roll great.
Well, Allie fails.
I did too.
And... Aw, look at the professor and Allie. Just so close together. That was a 5th level spell she put there. And she cast... Odalux, which
I
was
have
4th
so
level
much
spell.
shit open right now.
You're telling me. I have both of the wizard pages open, and then all my item sheets open. So many tabs to go through.
Yeah, and I can't believe Dan does individual sheets for all of that.
That's so crazy.
It is very insane, and that was not nearly as good as I wanted it to be. Oh wow. Let me see. Alex saves, Connor saves, Aaron Deer fails, Professor fails, Allie fails, Corn fails, Tamar also fails. So, as you watch as Tiri sort of starts to move her hands in conjuration, you watch as a brilliant beam of light starts to appear as she casts Sunburst.
Oh.
Professor, you notice the way she's moving her hands, she is sculpting the spell so that the hag doesn't get caught up in it.
Hmm.
Much like an evocation wizard would. So those of you who failed, you take 40 points of radiant damage, and you are considered blinded. Those of you who failed, you take half that damage, and you're not blinded.
Wait, what was the full damage?
Yeah.
40
40 what type?
Radiant.
radiant.
Okay, so I take half of that again.
Oh, but as a abjuration wizard, Allie is resistant to spells, and with the cloak, I am resistant to spells.
So you take half the
I
damage.
take half the damage for both of us.
Yes.
I remember.
However-
I'm glad I put that into her sheet, so I remember abjuration abilities.
Oh, that's not a bonus. Why did I think that was a bonus action? I'm a dumbass.
Wait, sorry, my brain is being stupid. Was it 40 for the total damage? Or half
Yes.
the damage? Okay, so that's 10 points of damage. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Thank
And
you.
she is going to Misty Step. And then use the rest of her movement. Move up there. Nope. No, actually she's going to stay right there. I have another plan. Alright. However, the hag is going to do another legendary action. And you watch as she kind of reaches up and touches the wall of force, and you watch as it disintegrates.
Oh, well, that's a plus, I guess.
Well, does she cast a spell and that makes it disintegrate, or she just touched it and it disintegrated?
She casts disintegrate.
Okay.
Look, if she had touching disintegrate as a legendary action, we're done.
No, we're fine.
No, that's the next bad guy. I mean,
You shut your mouth.
alright, fantastic. Arandir, it's your turn.
So as I'm blinded, I stumble down the 2 steps, saying, Talma, help, Talma, arms outstretched. I can't see shit, which means I can't shoot anything. And that's good. I'm just gonna keep that. I think,
You can roll con at the end of your turn to undo the blindness.
okay. Yeah, I'll stumble in this direction, I guess.
Yeah.
And I will, try to dodge as an action.
Okay.
And, that's my turn, I guess.
Roll that con.
I will roll a concept. That's a 16.
Unfortunately, no.
Arms outstretched, calling for Talmar.
He's within 10 feet of him. Does he get a +5
You
to...
get-
Oh, did I
+5
accidentally stumble into
You
his
stumbled.
aura?
You stumbled into my +5 territory.
You did.
So that becomes
Stumbled into my aura. I'm gonna write a
21?
fucking song about that.
Yeah,
Right?
I'll do it.
Stumble into my
16
aura.
plus 8?
Yep.
No, 16 plus 5, sorry.
I wish I had
That's-
8 charisma. That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
That's
You're good.
wonder. Oh,
There we go.
Oh, never mind. It was 22. My bad. So no, unfortunately. Thank you for reminding me, Morgan.
yeah.
JK.
I wrote it down. I'm
Calling
sorry.
out to you, Talmar.
I was
okay.
blinded by your radiance and I stumbled into your aura. Down.
That's all right. I can clean my own blindness, so that's important.
Oh, fuck the rest of you guys.
I can only cast Lesser Restoration once.
Well, thank God you guys have a Claire.
I don't know that.
He may have abandoned us while we were blind.
Okay, so initiative count 20.
Oh, good! Another scary monster, Demoriel, or some other.
Could you like tone down your sass over there and let me DM?
But I like
Savage.
sass.
Well, I got like sick to my stomach when she said that. Oh man,
All right.
I thought we angered her. Oh, Arya, stop, please.
I just added another 100 hit points to whoever we're fighting, by the way.
Thanks.
Just for you.
Thanks,
though.
Kyle.
Just for you.
Yeah. It's like all of a sudden you stumble into an alternate universe where everything is harder for you.
I went into the options to turn on
All
Battle
right.
mode.
I need Arandir, Allie, and the professor to please make Constitution saving throws for me.
The worst save for a wizard, I swear to God. Well, that's for Allie.
Depending on your wizard.
And the professor's is...
Jesus Christ.
I love you, Professor.
Nope.
Um,
This is the hill I die on.
So I also need one from Arandir.
Aaron, you get a +5, don't forget.
Oh, sorry. What am I rolling?
Con.
Con save.
You get a +5.
Okay. So that becomes 23.
All right. So the professor is the only one who fails. As
This is where my hubris gets me.
you are lifted 30 feet up in the air.
Oh, yay!
As she raises her hand slowly, the rest of you guys
Telekinesis.
fight against this this force,
Okay, bye.
and As you reach 30 feet in the air, she lets go and you fall. And you take
Wait, is that a
10
thing?
points of force damage.
Is that a reaction? Hang on. Oh no, she used her reaction. Yeah. I take 10 points?
10 points.
Ugh.
She just threw you out of a third-story window, basically.
Yeah, basically. Yep,
Turn
okay.
down for what?
The professor got low.
Does that mean you're prone?
I imagine I'm prone. Does it knock you prone?
does not say.
Maybe it like, and you just like landed hard on your feet.
Like shatter my shins?
Yeah.
Oh no, Gordon Hayward, no.
It's like in that one SpongeBob episode, living like Larry, and his leg bones go up through the top of his head, except through your shoulders.
That's
I'm
out.
going everywhere now.
No. God damn it, Bobby.
God damn it, Bobby.
God damn
I'm
it.
so glad you guys got that.
Whoa!
Lost my shins in the wall.
How badly you gonna fuck her up?
Bobby, soccer's a sport that European ladies invent that give their husbands something to do while they do the cooking.
Oh damn, I forgot to do a thing.
Holy shit,
Alright.
that was such a good impression.
Yeah, Kyle's got some stuff going on there.
What happens when you live in Texas for long enough?
I guess.
That's fair.
I tell you what, they're sitting there down there in Texas and all the accents, and they're taking the friend of that King of the Hill thing that I don't understand it. Yep.
Honor.
But Dad, what if they want to use charcoal on their
I just couldn't
burger?
hear you.
Yeah, I can't hear Charles.
Oh, was Charles talking?
I didn't hear.
That's it. I just trying to wait for everyone to finish.
Oh, sorry.
Butterfree.
Alrighty then. So
Dad.
Hank? Hank's wife?
So what you want to do, Connor?
what I want to do is I want to grapple her on my quick and boots of speed for the bonus action.
Okay.
Grapple her.
So you're gonna try to grapple her.
That's a 25.
That's a natural one.
And with my boots of speed, since I got 100 feet of movement. Oh, look at that. I'm going to then swing. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna swing with the maul. We're gonna do a trip attack. So, Great Weapon Master. Actually, Great Weapon Master Reckless Trip. So she'll have to make a strength save throw.
I can't think of something more terrifying than a Taurenian who is also a barbarian grabbing you and then just dashing away like the Flash.
So that's a mod 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, so she needs to make a strength saving for a DC of 19.
Well, no.
Alright, so she's knocked prone. And then, so it means it just mainly cut. So I still get 2 more attacks. Actually, 1 more attack. Crap. That's only a 19 hit.
That hits.
Okay, so 2 attacks. These are all non-lethal damage.
Okay.
So that's 9, so that's 30 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And that's 14, and then that's 33 points of bludgeoning damage.
Whew. Okay.
And yeah, bonus action, that's full turn.
Alright. It is the hag's turn. Oh boy, I'm going to change. Let's see. she is going to. First thing she does, she's going to do this, and who the fuck is she going to do this against? Man, I really need to not have 600 million sheets open. Alright, Alex, make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Alright. I'm gonna use Indomitable.
Okay.
That's better. Probably not enough low. That's a modified 20.
That is a fail.
Yep.
As you watch as she sort of lifts up a hand and goes, "No, dearie, there's no need for any of this." And she does this dismissive motion, and you drop to 0 hit points.
Okay.
Oh!
I am blinded. I don't even know that happened.
Did you roll with? Wait,
Yeah, I added 5 from Telmar.
that's what I was gonna ask.
Yep. Yeah, so I go from 198 to 0.
Oh shit!
And she's going to unleash on Talmar.
I edit
First,
my token.
first attack is going to be a 29. I am assuming that hits you, Kyle.
For what? A 29? Yeah. If
Uh,
it's more than 23, then it hits.
Okay, so the first one hits. That is 16 points of slashing damage. Second one's a 25 to hit.
I can't even use Final Strike.
12. That's 19 points of slashing damage. And third attack is a 27 to hit. That is a 17 points of slashing damage.
Cool, I'm down to 45.
As
Not
she
even got an attack off yet.
just continually claws at you.
Where is she? Oh, there she is.
Yeah, she's right there. Corin, it's now your turn.
I can't do anything because I can't see. I have to be able to see to heal people. I have to see to be able to use my prayer breeds.
Can you use List of Restoration on yourself?
Would I know that would work?
Okay, you guys are level 16.
I would really hope you know it'd work.
Yeah, you're level 16 now. I'm
just trying not to metagame.
I know, and I appreciate it. But no, you would know. You would know that what Lester Restoration work. That Lester, you know that spell would work. You also know exactly where your prayer beads are.
Well, no, I have to see to be able to bless people, because that's what
Oh.
the bless spell says. It says.
Okay. Yes. All right. That makes sense. So yeah, you can cast Lester Restoration on yourself.
I don't even
And
know.
anybody who has that spell would know that it would do the thing.
I don't have it prepared.
Julie, do the thing.
Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action to use my prayer beads to cast greater restoration on myself.
Okay. You are unblinded.
Okay. And then I look around really quickly because I heard a bunch of fucking noises I don't like. And I see that Alex is on the ground, and then all my friends are hurting. Professor, you're at 40 something, right?
Something around there.
Tom, where you're at 50 something.
45.
Ah, fuck. Alright. I'm gonna use my... Well, first I'm gonna step up to Aowen. And then I'm going to use my action to cast Preserve Life.
Okay.
Hold on. I have to double check it. I think it's my class level.
Aaron, I can't help you when I'm blind.
5 times my cleric level. What's 5 times 16?
A lot.
80.
9.
Nice.
Yeah, 80.
Okay. I will give 40 to Alex. And then I will give 20 to Talmar and 20 to the professor. Will it take basically could picking anyone up be a free action?
Hey, I'm sorry, how many points you give me?
20.
20.
Alex got 40 and the professor got 20.
You picking someone up, I think. How much of your movement do you have left?
I only moved like 15 feet.
Oh yeah, it'll take the rest of your movement then to just scoop her up.
Okay.
And you pick her up, and she is completely limp.
It's okay. I'm focusing on not on that, but and getting her away from it. What is this thing? Is it just like a? Can I see the token closer?
Oh, that's Allie.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a monster. 'Cause that's what I
Nope,
thought.
that's my wife.
Dude, that's fucking hot. Okay, sorry.
Well, I mean I mean she
The
kind. I
token
guess she
is.
kind of. Yeah, the token is hot. Yeah, for sure.
That's what you said about Demorial, dude.
Okay, so that's action bonus.
That was before I knew she was incredibly evil. Okay, no, it wasn't. But
Alright, Talmar, it is your turn. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Wisdom, my best stat. Oh, because your charisma is, but why am I rolling 5s? Actually, 3s.
Because God hates you and wants you to suffer. Or we can do the old...
you have a god. He's just too busy on his brain.
Okay, so here we go. Old throwback because you touch yourself at night.
Oh boy.
Alright.
It's
So
true, I
you take 12 points of slashing damage.
How many
As
points?
12. As the child just scratches at your face.
Is it my turn now?
It is your turn now.
Okay. I am blind, I can't see, so I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration on myself.
Alright, that is your action.
Yay, that's all I get to do.
Now you can see again.
Yay. Ow, my brain.
My
Can't cast
retinas!
any- Oh wait, no, you're a paladin. You don't have healing word.
I don't have any spells that aren't
Attacky.
attacking or... Oops, I didn't mean to use that twice. I already have a smite. Actually, I should have rolled to see if I kept my smite.
Yeah, roll Constitution.
And
Nope.
that's a
No,
no,
you
I
didn't.
didn't keep it. That goes to level 4 spell. I guess that's my turn.
Okay.
Go me.
Legendary action.
Ooh, actually, no.
Okay, not legendary action.
Hold on. Do I still have you prepared? Yes, I do. I'm gonna. So it's a bonus action, use Shield of Faith.
On yourself?
Yeah, on me. The most important person.
Hey, that's Aaron Deere. We've all agreed
Come
to
on.
this.
Nothing else bad has happened since I've been blinded. Help me.
This is my favorite
You heard a slip behind you.
Oh my
But
god.
yes.
Alright. So you cast Shield of Faith on yourself, like, okay, alright, maybe the hurting will stop now. And now it's legendary action as the hag looks you in the eye, Professor, and goes, "You took everything from me, so now I'll take everything from you." And she points at your wife and casts Power Word Kill.
Oh, shit.
I will attempt to counterspell that,
Okay.
but I don't. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to roll for it. Can I use
DM inspiration, yes.
Okay, I'm going to use DM inspiration. Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
Don't throw up. Don't throw up.
Oh my god. Okay, well there's one. There's nope.
Oh no!
No!
She-
Holy shit!
Can she not cast?
She already used it.
Yeah, and I already used my reaction too.
What? What? No. The round reset.
It has to get to their turn.
I has to get to her turn.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
She used counterspell on Tiri.
Hold on. Higher level, Professor.
No. You play this straight.
No,
Stick it.
do
I
it
am.
straight. Yeah.
No, I am doing it straight.
Okay.
Higher low.
Always low.
Um. You. How far away is she? That'll do. You watch as Tiri, bloodied and battered, look over as the hag casts power word kill on her mother, and she counterspells. And she rolled a natural 20.
Fuck yeah.
No.
That's fucking awesome.
And you watch as she looks at her hand, looks at the hag, and looks at you and your wife. And she is shaking. And the hag slowly turns and looks at your daughter and goes, "After everything I've done for you, looks like you're on the list now too, dearie."
I'm so mad at you, you hag.
Alright.
I can't see anything. Oh wait, I couldn't see. I don't know that's happening. I couldn't counterspell. Because I'm blinded.
You are blinded.
Right?
You could have felt you could feel that kind of magic welling up.
You can probably feel the arcane energy.
It'd probably be a disadvantage, but
Yeah, but I mean, still. So I still
That
lost.
means you'd
the
have kept your
counterspell.
one.
Yeah, I would have kept my 6
No,
natural
her-
one. So
That's that spot gone, and that's her reaction burned. I have been rolling behind the scenes to see if she can break. So it's now your turn proper. You are blinded.
I'm blinded, so there's not much that can happen right now.
You could try to stumble into my aura.
or you could use magic missile, which is an automatic hit.
Does that count?
It automatically hits.
Yeah.
If you're blind,
You
you
don't-
make a disadvantage. You can still attack.
Yeah, but there's no roll to hit for a magic missile.
There's a V and a S
Exactly.
for magic
It
missile.
automatically hits.
It automatically hits.
That's verbal and somatic, so I have
Oh,
to be able to
right,
use my
right.
hands.
So
Yeah, you're not. You haven't lost the ability to use your hands or talk. So you're
You could
good.
still also like hear where she's at and know she's still alive and go pew.
Magic missile says each dart hits a creature of your choice that you can see.
Oh,
I was just about to look that up. Yeah.
Damn. That rules lawyered.
Not to cockblock, Dustin.
No. That's fine. Like
I think
I
it's
was,
more interesting.
I was just getting to it to read it. So, oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I remember what I was going to do.
Cast Disintegrate on myself.
That's not a thing. Polymorph is beast, right?
Yes.
Yes, unless you're casting True Polymorph.
I'm not level 17 yet. I don't have a level 9 slot. So that means, what is?
Oh, I forgot.
Oh no, there's a better one than that. Hang on. I just have to get through this list of things. I can't remember what.
I took damage, right? I thought I took damage.
Oh yeah, so Tyrannosaurus Rex is level 8 challenge rating, which is well within what I can do at level 16.
Holy shit, you're
I
turning into a
polymorphed
T-Rex?
myself into a T-Rex.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
fuck.
I don't think any of us have ever seen this before either. What the fucking hell?
Do have it prepared. And I can cast it on myself, technically, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Even though I'm blind. Am I a blind T-Rex now? I imagine
They
I am.
already have bad vision.
They depend on their sense of smell and hearing, so they couldn't see things unless they moved. Actually, that's not true, but you know, hey.
Oh god. Fuck
It's
me.
just to save my hit points, really. And because I can't see anything. So that at the end of this, I can con save and see if I can get my blindness back. Yeah, because it's a passive perception of 14. It doesn't really say anything else about senses, so I imagine I'm still blind.
Yeah.
But I do that. I transform myself into a T-Rex. As my spell, which is a 4th level spell.
God, I don't have
You don't need it.
Yeah, you need a bat phone that just goes directly to Kirk.
like real talk. Hey, do you remember me? I'm that portable hole woman. I'm just gonna say you're T-Rex. Fuck it. Oh my god, Kyle.
The T-Rex actually has better sight than a human does.
Anyway, is there any bonus actions you'd like to do?
No. It's like I can pick something that has a challenge rating of up to my level, so.
Yeah, unfortunately, T-Rex is like
That's the highest.
the highest you
it's
could go.
yeah, level 8 is level
You can
8.
bonus action roar at everybody.
That's true.
No, I'm fine with just doing that.
Just silently turn into a T-Rex and make no noise whatsoever.
Can you still have your monocle on?
Oh, I still have my monocle on. It's a magic monocle.
Okay, because they're magic items, they don't actually fade into your body. You still have your monocle and cape.
I was at his tiny little staff of tenure too, just holding his little tiny T-Rex.
I really wish you had a top hat now.
Could somebody please? I need this in my life.
I need this drawn.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Alright, that's your turn. Alex, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Okay.
It's like this big.
Same roll, modified 20.
Unfortunately, that fails.
Why does Dustin need to make a con save?
Blind.
No.
No, because we're within range of that stupid baby ham.
Yes, Donald Trump comes out and mauls your
He
face.
baby ham you.
Alright, ooh, shit.
He turns you orange.
You take 23 points of necrotic damage.
Halved to 12.
Yeah, that's it.
Because I'm resistant to radiant and necrotic damage.
Yep.
Let ASMR life flow.
As you watch as this crying child just sweeps over you and starts clawing
Ugh.
at you, screaming and crying in agony and pain.
Okay. As a bonus action, I'm gonna drink a superior healing potion.
Eh?
That's not bad. That's 11. And another 10, so 21 plus 8 is 29.
What?
That doubles my current hit points to 57.
Oh, can I make a con save to see if I'm unblinded?
Yes.
Oh.
Nice.
I can see. I imagine. Can I see?
Yes, you can see.
And is the child like pinning me down?
No, you just came over to scratch at your face.
I feel bad, but I swing at it.
Fuck yeah, you do.
You swing at it, and your
Yeah.
sword goes right through it.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright,
Did-
well, I'm gonna stand. And I'm just gonna shift over and then use my 2 other attacks on the hag.
Okay.
21
That hits.
and 23.
That hits. I like how most of the damage that's been done in the game so far has been against Tiri.
That opening round. Alright, so that is 23 points of slashing
Okay.
and 24 points of radiant.
Okay. There. As you get up, shake things off, move over, and swing at the hag. Let's
Yeah, everything hurts, but yes.
Okay. The hag is going to take another legendary action,
Mm-hmm.
and she is going to claw at you.
Yep.
That is a natural 20. Oh lord, my brain is not functioning anymore.
That's okay. You got it.
Let's see, that is... You take 38 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
As these just long, spindly fingers with broken, dirty fingernails just rakes across your face. Pap, pap, pap. It is now Allie's turn, who is looks at you, Professor, looks at the hag, and then looks at Tiri, who currently has tears streaming from her. Tiri has tears streaming from her eyes and blood streaming from her nose and mouth.
She's gonna move just a little bit over to here. Look over at her daughter and give like a faint smile, and then look back at the hag and go, "All right, bitch, let's do this." And she takes out a small glass bead.
Nice.
And throws it down in front of her and casts Globe of Invulnerability on herself.
Oh shit.
Which basically makes her like the hag.
Oh my god. Bring it all to one.
And because of that, also all of a sudden you also see like this radiant like pink glow like right on the edge of her skin go, because that's an abjuration spell, so it instantly creates
It does.
her
Fucking
abjuration shield.
God, I love abjuration wizards.
And she like just sort of gets into this attack pose and does Globe Invulnerability, and then just gets ready to start casting her next spell. And she did this all while blinded, by the way. Because now she's going to make her con save and see if she's unblinded.
Yes. That's a secret I am taking with me to the Feywild for the rest of eternity.
What's the 17 do? She's still blinded?
Yeah, unfortunately.
That's fine.
Because Tiri has an absurd spell DC. So she is blind monking this as she throws the bead down, and you watch as this globe just sort of envelops her and shimmers, and you watch as this sort of pink glow spreads as she doubles down and sort of takes this fucking Neo pose and does the, come at me, bro.
Yep. That's my wife.
Terry's turn. Oh girl.
I feel like we have to kill the hag for her, the sway on her to be gone.
Connor, since you're standing right there, literally.
Charles isn't in Discord.
No? Do we lose?
Yeah,
Charles?
he got blooped out of it.
Well, he's back in. No. Well, I'm going to continue, and I will let him know. But you all can hear Tiri just sobbing, racking sobs as she starts to. You watch as she brings her fingernails down her face. There's this look of madness in her eyes. And welcome back, Charles. I see. You hear Tiri sobbing. Make it stop! Make it stop! Please make it stop! Make it stop! Make it stop! Make it stop! She's going to blind cast. We'll see what this does. This is gonna be cool.
Oh boy.
Alright, that's a thing.
I've never spent this long of a D&D game feeling sick to my stomach.
I know the feeling. I love you, Dustin.
I love you too.
You watch as she sort of brings up her hands and closes her fists, and you all hear, where? God damn it. Why have I not... On the very sort of top of the ceiling, sort of doming down, you see this sphere of swirling thunderstorms as lightning crackles across this sort of dark clouds that have sort of rained over it. And you just hear her scream, "Make it stop!" And this is going to be blind, guys. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Be it. Aaron Deer.
Yes.
Oh, this is not a save. Oops. Does a 22 hit you?
It does.
What if I say no, it doesn't?
Can
Ever thought about that?
I have, and I'm unfortunately going to have to decline.
But Snicket, look at how handsome both me and Mike are.
I know, and Aaron Deer and Corin being bros is like my favorite thing in the universe.
What if I say something? Do I give any bonuses to his AC?
No, it gets double damage.
Morgan, were you gonna try to not have me die? But you also have like no health, so.
Well, I was gonna see if I can't remember if protection is only for melee attacks or not.
I think it's only melee attacks within 5 feet. But I might be wrong.
When a creature you see attacks a target other than you that is within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Well, this is a ranged attack?
It just says attack roll.
That was better, so... I can take a better one if you guys want.
Yeah, whatever.
I like swing my shield out
And just hit me. Tell me, that's not lesser restoration.
I love that you're still going with this gag, Mike. It's the best.
It's a great
Always
bit.
commit.
The commitment is... you take 17 points of lightning damage. As you watch this thunder just from...
I'm at 53, Corin.
Just go and hit you.
Alright, it'll take you 20 minutes to put it on.
Um,
Just start chirping in the middle of a battle.
and you watch as Kiri sort of curls up into a ball right at your feet, Connor, and is just now crying. Arandir, it's your turn. Thunderbolts and lightning.
Very, very
Very
frightening.
frightening.
It is indeed very, very frightening. Okay.
And Talmar has still not cast Lesser Restoration on you.
I haven't had a
Am I-
chance to.
You had one job.
You might save this time.
Oh, man, I don't know.
So it was at the end of his turn.
Yeah. Like, I still want to try to attack the hag. I feel like I would have heard her being all
She keeps
aggressive.
talking.
Yeah.
She
And I
scratched
know-
me in the face, so
And Alex just punched me with her shield.
It's just
So-
disadvantage. You got it.
I want to take a step over there and just vaguely shoot 2 arrows in a like this early direction.
Just make
Okay.
sure you don't hit me.
Oh, please hit
Okay.
Talmar in the
Come.
calf.
please,
I'm double
please don't
ones.
hit me.
I mean, maybe next campaign I'll institute if you fail, you roll a d100 and see how bad your fail is, but...
Yes,
Still
please.
sharpshooter? No, okay. Alright.
If you want, you can
First
try.
Well, non
Yep, DM. Don't forget to use your DM inspiration, sir.
Oh man, that's alright. My attack bonus is dumb. So that's 25 to hit.
Your elvish ears, your half elvish ears, you hear everything.
Yeah, so
Good check out
that's
you were talking shit. Fuck.
shit, wait. That's 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Activate the
God damn it, I had to throw away natural 20.
No.
Ugh.
That's okay, but I rolled a 19 on the other one. So that becomes a
A million.
That hits.
33.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking bullshit.
So excited.
Oh man, so how likely do we think it is that we're gonna rest at some point coming up?
Do it. Just do
I'm
it.
sorry, what?
Cause I'm gonna just say the fucking magical fucking whatever.
Mecha like a high, mecha hiney ho.
Yes, I'm gonna command the elements and use
Hi-ho.
my
Whoa.
bow ability.
Okay.
Did that go through or did I break up?
You did
got
break
the
up,
gist
but I
of it.
think we all understood.
We got the
Okay.
gist.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're
so-
going to become the avatar.
Yes. So that is 11 points of piercing damage
Okay.
plus whatever I roll for my 68. So
Yeah. Unleash that damage, yeah. Do the thing, da-da-na-na, do the thing, da-da-na-na-na. Oh my god. Ugh.
Yeah. I think it's about time.
Oh god damn it. This hag should have been taking 2d6 every time my turn starts.
Well, this is why you need to remember your
I need
stuff.
to remember my shit, yeah. Good point.
Pardon me.
Oh shit, that also reminds me. Mike, when you're done rolling damage, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay.
We're all forgetting shit.
That's 32 points of.
To be fair, there's a lot of shit that happens at higher levels with it.
And we've been off for a week, so I haven't fought in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, when's the last time we fought something?
It's a
Before we got
giant.
before we got our items unlocked.
No, it
No.
was after.
It was the giant and the like. Creepy
Oh, right,
thing.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
The guy you tried to say hi to.
Yeah,
It wasn't
well,
even a guy. It was like a fucking tentacle monster.
He's my dog, dude. That's how he says hi.
Okay, so you make your save, so you take half damage. As the child comes over to you, and Arandir, you're like, you fire off your arrows, and you're like, you hear the hag scream and pain. You're like, ha ha! And then you hear this crying and moaning just come right up to you, and no dear fuck why.
We tried
Oh.
killing the child, right? It didn't work.
No, it went
Yeah,
right
my
through.
sword just went.
So that is 8 points of 8 points of necrotic damage.
That's already half, or do I take the?
That is halved.
Okay.
That is definitely a sentence that you'll never ever get to say in real life. Well, hopefully never.
I put my boot in its spectral chest and I say, "Child, please." And then my boot goes through. So I rolled 28 wisdom and a 19 plus 5, 24 con save.
You can see again.
Sweet fucking Telma, where were you?
Curing myself. I couldn't see either, bro.
Alright, we'll talk about this later.
This is what tears everybody apart.
This fight. This is the ending of the fellowship.
This is it,
Right?
yeah. Fellowship is
This is the
broken.
breaking of the fellowship. Okay, initiative count 20.
Rip my dick off and call me Sally.
I need Allie to roll a charisma save for me.
Right. Allie will be rolling a charisma save right now. Oh.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, no.
As you watch, the hag is just enraged, and she's just like, "Oh, I'll deal with you later, girl." And she points at Allie, and Allie vanishes.
Was that a spell?
That was not a spell, that's a layer action.
Oh, shit. Poof.
So, she's gone.
This is still fine.
Connor, it's your turn. As you look down and you see Tiri battered and bleeding and sobbing, and she has one hand out that seems to be continually manipulating the magic of the storm sphere that's attached to the ceiling.
Oh god.
Crazy stupid plan about to happen.
Well, I wouldn't expect anything less from Connor.
That's perfect.
Crazy Stupid Plan is his middle name.
Oh, look at that 20-foot line. I'm going to smash my fists into the ground and create an earthquake.
Okay.
Oh!
She's
Wait.
going to get 17 deck save.
Oh, I thought you were casting it earthquake.
No, this is the gauntlets.
If he was casting Earthquake, there would be some things that would be happening.
yeah, I was real scared real quick.
This is Hammer Down.
Hammer down.
Love it.
Does not make it.
Alrighty then, so that's 5d12.
That was true.
But she's going to use a legendary resistance.
God damn it.
Well, she hasn't burned any of those yet, so thank you.
Well, there goes my crazy plan.
Wow.
What happened?
She's going to take half of that 5d12 damage, though.
Yeah, but she doesn't go prone, so I don't get to dash.
What happened?
He
earthquaked.
used Hammer Down, but
Ah.
That's 18, 20. So that's 21 points of damage, halved 10.
Okay. Oof.
She doesn't go prone, so whatever. So it's action surge. Then he's going to. I'll action surge, and then get up into her face. So these are gonna have to be reckless, which is what I was trying to avoid. Alright, so he's a reckless Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
That's a 22.
Hits.
That's an 11. That's a 19.
19 does not hit.
Okay, so that's,
AC at 20.
and there's our Mont 20. So 2 hits. 2 hits. Lame. Roll max damage isn't lame though. So that's 16 plus 21, so that's 37 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
6. That's 31 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And Connor is spent.
All right. I need Connor to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm so good at these guys. So good.
You get a +5.
So it's still an 11 because it's still a -2.
Plus the paladin or of paladin.
So the 8 becomes +5 becomes 11.
Oh lord. Okay, so you, as you come up and you start wailing on the hag with your maul, there's the smacking of the maul, and you hear the cracking of bone. And as you finish your final swing and bring your maul back up, you hear this keening, wailing noise, and you watch as this weeping child goes berserk and starts scratching at you. And you take 14 points of necrotic damage.
No big deal.
Okay, she has to take 2d6 radiant. I think that's it. She doesn't have a save or anything.
Either roll your 2d6.
I will.
Because it's not her turn. Alright, she takes 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay.
That's 4 radiant damage.
Yes, it is 4 radiant damage. Alright, what's she doing? Alright, who's getting hexed? Because now Tiri's in the middle of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is unfortunate. Corin, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me. Which I assume you're probably going to make.
Well, we'll see.
Let's see what the dice say, because they've been bitchy all night.
I've had +11 to my wisdom all day, and I haven't saved once.
I'm fine. Yeah, I rolled the fucking 27.
Oh yeah, you're fine as... well, let's see what would have happened. Shit. You feel... As she points her finger at you and sort of crooks her finger, you feel the life force try to be pulled from your body. And you manage to just force it away because you, as a life domain cleric, this is your forte, and she can go get fucked.
Not today, you creepy fuck!
Alright, this is fantastical. Alright. First attack's gonna be against Alex.
Can I use my reaction to attack her with, not Indomitable,
Sentinel.
Sentinel, thank you.
Does Sentinel work like that?
If she attacks somebody other than me within 5 feet, I can attack her with my reaction.
Oh, I was thinking it was the runaway one.
It does a thing.
This isn't an attack. It was a save.
Nope.
So no, Sentinel
I thought you
doesn't.
said she was clawing at her.
No. Crooked a finger.
Oh.
There
alright.
was, I said, DC
My bad.
wisdom save, so no.
Dude, that's...
Oh,
You said
Alex.
claw,
Alex is being attacked. I thought you meant Corin.
No.
Then yeah, you can attack her if you want. It's still going to... I am assuming a 32 will hit.
Yes.
Yeah, that'll hit. So I'll resolve that in a second.
I think you're going down again.
That is 21 points of slashing damage.
I'm unconscious, but I'm gonna use my final strike.
Okay.
And she needs to make a DC 16 con save. Whew.
What's final
Con-
strike?
That is a 30 for her con save.
Okay, so
Whoa.
she is not stunned until her next turn, but she does take, sorry, my brain, 21 plus, 24, actually my Radiant Soul would have dropped when I went unconscious the first time, because we rolled that it did that last time I went unconscious. So that is 24 points of radiant damage and 13 points of slashing damage as I go unconscious.
Okay. as there's this flurry of action as her nails rig across Alex. But as she drops, she strikes. And Tamar, seeing that this hag is attacking your friend, you attack as well. And there's this just slashing and hacking, and oh boy, there's blood flying everywhere. And oh god, it's a mess. And she's going to attack you now, Tamar. Alex is. That is 28.
That hits. And I need to make a con save to keep up my shield.
That is 17 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Then yeah, I made that.
Okay, and final attack is going to be against Alex.
While she's down? Shit.
Makes sense.
I take it that a 31 will hit.
Yeah,
She's
my AC is
unconscious?
only 21 and I'm unconscious, so.
Okay.
2 saves.
That is 2 failed death saves.
Don't worry, I got you.
And that is the hag's turn. And speaking of the life cleric, it is your turn, Corin.
I'm gonna move 30 feet down here with my daughter.
How much movement you?
I have 30 feet.
So you would only be able to move 15 as you're holding her?
But isn't she tiny?
I'll let you get away with it. She is tiny.
I hold her a lot.
You do. You get the benefit of being dad.
Yeah.
he
I
gets
feel like
dad.
hands full because you have a shield and a
Because you're used to
mace
having to
and-
do things while holding your daughter.
Yeah. I mean, my shield goes on the outside of my. So I can just
And-
pick her up with one and just.
the weight of all the decisions you have to make.
So
Okay.
yeah, you can move 30 feet.
And then as I'm moving, I point my mace at the hag as I run past. I'm going to use Smite the Wicked, Save the Just. And upon a short rest, I can just, whatever. I want to attack her with a great spell attack. Team Inspiration. That's a lot better.
Oh god.
What is my fucking ranged spell attack?
Don't
It's like
die.
a lot, right? Yeah, it's like a lot. It's
That's
29 to hit.
Oh yeah, that's gross.
Okay. So 66. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Hiya! 11, 12, 13, 17, 18. The hag takes 18 points of damage,
Okay.
and then Alex heals 18 points of damage.
Thank you.
I gotta admit, that's one of my more favorite stuff that I've homebrewed.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it a lot. And then,
You got a bonus action.
yeah, I'm gonna heal Alex with. I'm gonna go with a 5th level healing word.
Okay.
So I might as well use my high level spells healing. Because I don't want anyone to die. How many D4 is that? It's 1, 2, 3. It's 4. 4 D4. Then
Vaguely.
okay. So 4, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 7
15.
is yes, and then plus 6, 21. So you heal 21 points of damage, and then I heal. It was 5th level, so I heal 7 points of damage for myself. Finally, remembering that I can do that.
Huzzah.
What the fuck? Okay, that's the end of my turn, but I can't for some reason click on it. Oh, that's. So it's the end of my turn.
Okay. Alrighty then. Telmar, it is your turn.
The answer is yes, babe. And yeah, I'm gonna attack twice, and I'm gonna use 2 level 2 spells with my attacks if they hit. Level 2 smites, I mean.
Wait, you saw that my low level spell didn't hit it, didn't?
What?
My like small like low levels didn't hurt. It just fizzled out.
The thing with smites is they're not actually spells.
Their abilities.
They're
Okay.
abilities. So they're just
wanted to make
eating
sure.
up spell slots in order to generate the magic, is how I've seen it.
No, that totally makes sense to me.
Like, if he was going, I'm casting Staggering Smite at 2nd level, that wouldn't work.
Yeah. I haven't been able to cast my smites while in here.
So, both hit, so roll smites.
Alright, my smites are gonna be 10d8.
Jesus titty fucking Christ.
Alright, so that's 62, 65, 74, 77 damage.
Whoa!
People wonder why I fucking have my baddies having so much goddamn HP. I point to Talamar and I point to Connor. I love you
Yeah,
guys.
I've done like 123 HP this round to her so far.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to do?
I want to boop her on the nose.
As she screams in agony as you slice into her twice, you reach out with your free hand and you go, boop! And she looks at you like, the fuck? Because she has a really long, thick, beaky nose, so the tip of her nose wiggles a little bit
And
when
I'm
you
just
do
gonna
that.
smirk like the biggest asshole that ever existed.
Alright, legendary action.
Ah.
Bye, Talmar.
Oh, that's definitely going to happen.
Alright, let me see. I need you. No, actually, that's not a save. That's an attack.
All right, I have 25 AC.
Okay, man, I need to not have so many fucking sheets. I think I mentioned that before.
You may have. You may have.
That is a 27.
Aw. Yeah, that
I
hurts.
know, life is terrible.
I have all this AC and stuff, but he still hits me.
Hey, man, you guys almost always hit as well, so
That's fair.
it's trading
I got
body
a plus
blows.
13 to
It's
hit.
like a football team with no defense. This
Yeah.
is a defenseless football game. You gotta just
Oh,
score
so I'm
points.
like Washington State right now?
Nah, you guys are fucking Bama.
Ew.
You know, like,
Ew.
you know what, sir?
I'm gonna go, like, impale myself on the moonlight blade.
You take 20 points of fucking 20 points of necrotic damage as you watch as she heals up a little bit.
Boo! I'm down under 20.
Alright, that's her turn. Professor, it is your turn.
You hear just the most fiercest, angriest dinosaur roar that exists. Because let's not forget that I'm a fucking T-Rex.
I totally did forget. But fuck
And
you.
with my 50 feet of movement, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
It's gonna be like that scene in Jurassic Park.
Coming
when
right
you
over
die on the
here.
toilet.
and I'm going to make the multi-attack that a Tyrannosaurus does. I'm going to swing with my tail first. 21, does a 21 hit?
21 hits.
Okay, so that's
Oh, it's 21 days.
3d8 plus 7. So that's a horrible. And then I'm going to make a bite attack.
Do it.
27 to hit.
That hits.
If the target is medium or smaller, the creature is grappled. Escape DC 17.
Okay.
But I
So roll
also
damage.
do 4d12.
Yes, you do. Also, hopefully this isn't loud, but
Okay, that's
much
better. Yes.
Nice.
how much
And-
did you do?
47 chomping damage.
Professor,
Yes.
How would you like to do this?
Oh, fuck yes.
As a T-Rex? Oh my god!
Okay, so what I want to do is I want to come in and swing. Alex is on the ground, right? She hasn't got
Yeah.
back up. So I want I want to tail swing. I want to tail swing underneath her and sweep her off her feet, so that as she's in midair, I come down with my jaws right on her fucking head. And just as I like bite into her neck, I stop for just a second. And she just hears what could only be described as Tyrannosaurus laughter. So her head is in the jaws, and it's just this guttural ha ha ha, like a T-Rex kind of a laugh. And then I just and sever her head from her body.
You guys.
So as she's like mid fall, like she's like she gets tripped and like mid fall before she even hits the ground, I snap her by the neck, and then
Okay.
yeah.
Oh my god, that's so badass. So you swipe and knock her in the air, and you watch as this sort of twisted crone frame just goes flying in the air, and you bring down your jaw just as she hits the right point. And you all hear what you can only be described as a T-Rex laughing, like this deep rolling rumble. And then there is this audible snap as she's decapitated and her body falls curled and twisted on the floor as you spit out the head and it goes rolling across the stone floor. At this point, you guys are now out of combat.
Okay, I run over to everybody with Balin.
I kind of just lay there for like half a minute before getting up.
I immediately, as a T-Rex, like I start running into towards this corner, and like halfway between my run, I let go of Polymorph and turn into the professor and run to my daughter.
At this point, there is an audible pop as Allie returns from the demiplane she was banished to. So you guys.
So she sees me like halfway mid running in T-Rex form, like Mighty Morphin.
Animorphs.
Yes. Animorphs.
You drop it as you run over. There's a whisper of fabric as your battle robes just kind of follow in your wake. She doesn't even see you. She's curled up into a physical ball, and you watch as the storm that she caused ahead sort of dissipates. As you hear the moaning and groaning of your companions as people are starting to take stock of their wounds, and you come up to her, and she is fiercely into a protective sort of fetal position.
Tiri, darling. It's over. She's dead. Tiri, come back to me.
You watch as she slowly uncurls, and you see these eyes, and it's not of the woman you were fighting previously. This is something that tickles the back of your mind, memories that you had from long ago of a scared child coming to you for comfort. And you hear a broken sob and a whisper full of tears, and you hear her saying, "Papa."
Tiri, it's me. It's both of us.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
It doesn't matter. I found you. All this time. We found you. You're alive. Barely. But we got you. You're safe. I don't blame you for what she did. You're safe.
She slowly pushes herself up, and she looks really rough. She has bruises that are starting to blossom across her skin. She still has some blood running from her nose, and she just reaches up and sort of pulls you and Allie into a hug and just holds you tight. and you hear her sobbing against you. And that's when you hear a tiny little voice, Professor.
Hmm?
Teeny, it's okay now. We're
God.
all gonna go home.
I pooped my pants slightly.
We're gonna go home and be a family again. I promised you. I promised you I'd find it when we go home. And you watch as Mirai comes out of the bag and immediately sort of squirms her way in between you and Terry and just joining this group hug. And she's sort of rubbing her head against Terry's cheek. And you all just sort of fall into this group hug. And you hear this voice against your ear, Professor, of Terry going, I missed you, Father.
I missed you. I sort of look up at Allie. I'm like, we got her back. I realized that I couldn't fight the hag with what I had. I had to fight with the opposite.
You're brilliant, darling.
I wish I'd thought of it sooner. But the outcome is still the same. Though I will talk to Connor about beating my daughter. Slightly. We got her back, Allie. We got her back.
We did. It's over now.
And we're just like in a crying, cuddling huddle over in the corner.
You are, as Corin, you holding a still limp Aelin.
We have to go. We have to get out of this place.
Well, there's still a queen to rescue, guys.
That wasn't part of the plan, I don't think.
We're here and we have a chance at breaking someone else out to help us with this.
Allie,
Yes.
I need you to take Tiri and the girl away from here.
She nods, but she looks around. She's like, I can't do it in here. I'd have to find somewhere where the magic would work. There's spells.
Down below, Alex's brother is waiting. If you find him, and there's one of the rebels, if you find the two of them, you can get out with them, take them back for healing and whatnot. Speaking of healing, can I do a roll of medicine check on Eowyn?
Go ahead.
Mod 20.
Mod 20. Hold on a second. You go to check. She is cold to the touch.
Like, as in not breathing?
As in, you find no pulse.
But she was breathing, like, about a minute ago.
Tiri, what
Before-
First walk into the room, right?
So before the battle started, yes.
Alright. I'm going to pull out my diamond I can give you for Revivify, and I'm going to cast Revivify.
Are you sure?
Wait. Let me hang on.
Hold on. Maybe I should try laying on hands first.
It's a
Tiri,
simulacrum.
Father?
Tiri, what did you do to the girl?
Oh God, I'm sorry. And she pushes her way out of the cuddle puddle, and you watch as this must be who she was before the hag took her. She is gangly and awkward and unsure of her steps as she sort of stumbles forward. She looks up at you, Karn, and there is regret and sorrow, and she goes, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. And you watch as she takes what looks to be a harmless bracelet off your daughter and snaps it. And she starts to stir in your arms as the spell that was cast on Aelin is real. It was to fool you. It was to weaken your resources. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Does she open her eyes, or she just stay like unconscious?
For a couple seconds, you just watch as she kind of just sits there and moves softly, and then she cracks open an eye and sees you, and there's sort of smile just blossoms on her face as she sort of reaches up and grabs your neck and pulls you in here. Dad, you came. I knew you came. I prayed. I was struggling. You told me to, Dad.
I'm so proud of you, but you have to keep being strong. I have to leave you again. I'm sorry,
No,
but I'm sending you somewhere safe. Oh, and also, the one lady who was mean and evil to you is not evil anymore.
I know. And she looks to Tyrion and she goes, see, I told you. Our dads would come. They'd save us. Our dads and my aunts and uncles. I told you to come. I prayed to Paler, and he told me you guys would come.
I hand Aowen over to the professor's wife, and I give her a nod. Yeah?
I love you.
Do I love you?
Please be safe and come home.
I will. We're going to end this, once and for all.
She nods and she looks to the rest of you. Please come home. Lady Tess taught me how to bake honey bread, and I know I'll make some for when you guys get back, and we'll have a meal with your family. Please come home.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Hmm?
as sort of Allie takes Aowen and puts her down on her feet, sort of takes her hand, and she beckons to Tyrion, and she sort of looks at Jewel and mouths how sorry she is. And
Find Alex's brother, get him out of here. Tell the rest what we're attempting to do next.
I will, I promise. And what Aowen said, be safe and come home.
All right, Dawn's Graces, we've got a queen to save.
Do we think there's anything of use in here? I go over and look around the altar and stuff.
Did we check the hag's body?
No, not yet.
It's a great idea.
So if you roll investigation if you're going to search around. Professor,
I helped.
as Allie goes to leave with Tiri and Aowen, you watch as Tiri runs back to you, pulls you into a tight hug, and whispers, I love you, Papa.
I love you too, my emerald.
Please come back soon.
Now keep your mother safe.
I will, I promise. And you watch as the three of them leave as the hag's magic has since failed and the doors are now open. Alright, so you guys go searching around. You find all sorts of body parts. Children's body parts.
Ugh, this hag.
That's less funny.
And you find broken crystals and other things needed for rituals. You search the hag and you really don't find too much. But you do find stashed away, as if someone had been brewing it, two superior healing potions.
I wanted to clarify something really quickly with out of character. When we had talked about forces attacking, it was just like special units and one of the dragons, right? It wasn't like the full army attacking the wall.
No, this was like skirmishers.
Yeah, I thought we were kind of like harrying them into like
Right. Okay, that's what
pulling some of their forces into like traps. I thought
Yeah, exactly.
we're holding a larger force hidden, and we harry them and kind of pull them off to a side, and then like pincer.
What is it? Is it a D8 for clerics?
Yeah, so in case you guys were taking a short rest while there was this tearful reunion.
Come on.
Oh my god, roll 20 just...
Well, I mean, to be fair, it's a D6 plus 0, so 2, 3, 5, 7, 10. Oh wait! I haven't finished counting mine yet. It's moving up. 10, 16.
Oh my god.
Stop moving the thing.
13, 22, 2.
Okay, so that's plus 15.
So you guys sort of search and you find these healing potions and very little else. This room seems mostly to have been for rituals, and the hag hasn't seemed to
Okay, I'm gonna spend more.
carry much on her, except, Professor, you do find on her person what looks to be a petrified eye.
I'm gonna use the monocle to cast Identify on it.
This seems to be the original eye that she and her sisters used to use all those years ago. And though her sisters are now dead, she still seems to have been carrying this around.
Were they the Fates?
Nah.
Okay.
It's very similar.
Do I know if it does anything?
From your Identify, it does have residual magic in it. And it seems that it has, you think, a single spell in it that can be used. As you look into it, it seems to have the spell Anti-Life Shell on it.
That's pretty fucking cool, actually.
Huh. Okay.
So that can be used and activated, but... So you guys patch yourselves up as you hear the footfall of Aeolin, Tyranny, and Allie sort of vanish down the hallway as they go to foreseeably grab Ambrose and get out of here.
Okay, I'm back up to full, but I used all of my hit dice plus an action, a second wind before we rested.
So you guys sort of patch yourselves back up, search the room, and go to move on to go find where the queen is.
I assume that dude gave us some directions.
Yes, he did. He did give you guys as many directions as humanly possible to
That
where...
would be helpful.
You do know that is, from what he's saying, he's giving you a roundabout way that should keep you out of range of everybody, but he did tell you that it's going to be dicey as you were running into where Demorial likes being.
Okay, never mind then. If we're going to somewhere where tomorrow we see castle walls, I might cast Earthquake from where I am, but we're gonna be passing near spell.
Well, what if... I don't know if this is pointless or what. So I don't know what our plan is with rescuing the queen, other than that she can mobilize the rebellion. But that defeats the purpose of my idea of us just getting into that room with her, all locking hands, and we're the recall back to our camp. Just, grab her and run, but that means she's with us, not mobilizing the rebellion.
I also can't bring her. I'd have to leave one of us behind. It's 6 creatures,
Oh, it's that few. I thought.
including me.
Yes, and I don't have teleportation memorized.
So
So we need to get her in and get out to find the rebellion.
right.
Well, we need to
Okay,
see.
so
We need to at least meet with her to see what's going on.
right. I feel like, I mean, maybe that like Snicket, did that guy say that she's just being held against her will, or like,
She is.
Like the. No, sorry, man.
No, go ahead. You got it.
Yeah, I think they just like have her held prisoner inside like the master's bedroom or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
happens in castles.
The royal apartments where the queen's family usually resides, she's been sort of confined there, locked up, so she can't raise any rebellion. No one's allowed to go up there. No one's allowed to go see her. This is in hopes of holding off any kind of formation of rebellion, which has become more and more volatile lately. It seems that the more Demorial seems to be pushing people, the more they're pushing back.
here's
So,
another question. Sorry, go ahead, Mike.
No, I was just gonna make a dumb note. But
I was gonna ask if we leveled up.
probably not in the middle of the thing. My suggestion is going to be it might be a kill the gods, get in the room with her, with the queen, and like blow open the window or doors to like the royal proclamation balcony that I'm sure exists on castles.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
And like if we stand up there with the queen, it might be like, hey, start the rebellion. Also, we have to run now.
Yeah, because that's the thing. If we break her out of the castle, if we break her out, we have to follow it through and get her somewhere safe. And then we can't word of recall back to the army.
Wanted to earthquake the castle walls. Like, what if we just earthquake that room? Like, use it to break open the castle as we escape.
That'd be very dangerous. If walls fall on us, it'll hurt and also possibly pin us.
Nah, you got me.
But
Well, there is always Mordenkainen's mansion because I have not spent a 7th level spell.
Right, but if we put that somewhere,
we can cast from inside of it. I mean, if we do destroy a thing...
I see what you're saying. I see what...
Guys, we also have the Normandy. We could just break out through the window and just fucking fly away.
But if we get too close, to the walls, if they get too close to the walls, they'll shoot the things that they were shooting at Jenkins at us.
It's also slow as fuck.
So we'd have to just like. I'd like that idea. I'd like the idea though. I think that's fucking cool as shit.
How cool would it be if we just fucking magic carpet out as you
like super slow?
Yeah, I love that idea. I like that. I say that we.
I don't think any decision should be made for dramatic effect.
No, but where else? What else? It might be something that we can do, like get everyone on the carpet, or I actually have a potion of fly, and Professor can cast it on himself. Then we go down into the city, find a place to hide, like get her to the rebellion in the city, and once she's safe in the city, we all word of recall back to the army and start the assault. I think that's a great idea, Aaron dear, and also cool and dramatic.
I think that's a good point. If we can just deliver her with her people, we can just word of recall after that.
And if we could just fly right out of the palace and not have to track our way through and potentially fight guards along the way and run into Delmorio or Belial or whatever the fuck that dude's name is, the Shadow Dish.
Balberith?
Yes, Balberith.
Whom we're also forgetting Adremalek.
Yes, and Adremalek. Holy fuck. I don't know if this is a good idea, you guys.
And would
Hey guys, can't we call Jenkins over here? Isn't he still here?
He can't
He
get through
can't-
the walls.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Morgan? Earth something?
Would
Yeah,
the
one of those.
earthquake disturb Balamon's resting place? Would that have an effect on it?
I don't
never
know. I
even
think
thought
it might be a
about
little too powerful. Like he might be a little too powerful. I feel like I need because it just destroys
range, right?
structures
Could
really.
we scry and talk to him though? Couldn't we?
To Balamon?
No, to Jenkins.
Oh, yeah. We can talk to Jenkins.
I guess we could scry Balamon if you really want to.
Nah.
Oh, do it. Do it. Do
No.
it.
That sounds fun.
She sounds too excited. Please, let's not. I don't need someone's
No.
head melting.
We haven't actually seen the bad guy yet. I'm gonna.
Yeah, and watch as Corin's head just melts.
He'll be fine.
It's how you get raiders.
Yeah,
Well, we
just
might
don't
not-
know where exactly he is the issue.
We might not have to
Yeah.
cast Earthquake on the palace. I would say we just. I know it's cool. Flying away from a crumbling palace is cool, and if we have to, like, I'll burn it. But I would like to save it because my other thing is my other 8th level spell is Holy Aura, which is the thing that saves our ass most of the time.
Right.
Sorry, what were you saying, Morgan?
Where were the anti-dragon enforcements again? Was it
On the-
centered
Just
on
up
the
top of
tower?
wall.
Yeah, they seem to have been on the castle walls.
So, if I could save Earthquake and
But not on the city walls. It's on the curtain wall of the castle.
Yeah. So
Okay.
if going with what Kyle said, I mean, Jenkins could go up to the town if you had him run interference to cause a ruckus.
I mean, we also don't know what the situation is outside the city.
Right.
They had started to skirmish when we came in here. We haven't seen that. So who knows what's going on up there? Maybe the tieflings have used their robots to blow one up. Maybe, just a suggestion. It's a
that
possibility.
would have been so awesome.
Did we tell them to do that? Did we not tell them to do that?
No, we decided not to because, yeah.
You
No
guys thought it'd be, you thought it'd be culturally bad.
Yeah, like I said, we decided. But okay, we could just I don't know.
I can also scry on our friends that the army's doing.
Whatever we do, we need to move fast. We can't be sitting here. I'm sure that there's some sort of way that Demorial will know that the hag is gone.
You're probably right.
So you
Yeah,
guys are
we've
going
already
to.
taken a short rest.
All right. So you guys are moving.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm moving.
All right. So you guys move out of the room and down the hallway, heading towards the heart of the castle, making your way hopefully to the queen, and perhaps finding some way to put to use as you leave behind the broken form of the hag, the curse, the legacy, finally lifted as a family, 2 families. Briefly
Oh, could I have just
reunited.
disintegrated that corpse?
Oh yeah,
Please?
it's gone. It's like a black stain on the floor.
Okay, I just want to make sure it's gone.
It's so gone.
I want nothing
there's-
left of that thing.
There is nothing but scorch marks on the floor as you guys go up to perhaps save the queen.
Our destiny!
That's where we're leaving off for the night.
Sorry, I didn't mean to ruin it.
You're good. That's literally where I was gonna end up. So yeah. Also, congratulations, level 17.
Yeah.
Oh, prismatic wall!
So I hope you guys enjoyed.
Yes. That was. I was not thinking we were gonna get out of that one because our dice did not like us at the beginning of that whole thing.
So yeah. So I hope you guys had
Good job,
fun.
Snicket. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was super awesome.
So yeah, well, if you guys want to figure out things for, because I know I kind of cut you guys off from planning what you're gonna do.
No, I think we were all basically done planning.
Okay. So
Like-
yeah,
We can always chat about it in the DM thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you can. So
Ooh, I got a new divine domain feat, and I got another spell.
I do
What
believe this
happened?
gets guys get level 9.
Yes, at 17 we get level 9.
Oh, should we level that?
Yeah,
level
I got my
17.
level 5 spell. Woohoo!
Dope.
Um,
Oh, mind me.
I'm really kind of glad that this went the way it was because Tiri still has some spells left.
What does that mean?
Do you want to know what her level 9 spell is?
Mm-hmm.
Time Stop.
Oh! That's the other one I was going to take.
So, yeah, she has a couple spells and stuff like that. So, yeah,
Oh, my little daughter following in my footsteps.
Yep, so you saved Aelin, you saved Tiri. Arai is sticking with you, Professor, unless you tell her otherwise.
Dude,
No.
I just got supreme healing, which means that if I were to roll a die to restore hit points, I just use the highest possible on the die.
Oh, I thought we just get sour cream added with our healing.
And tomatoes.
Yeah, but I always take the tomatoes off.
Oh man, my healing is gonna be fucking redonkulous. Are we doing the thing, Snicket, where we have to take a long rest to take all that stuff into effect? Like Skyrim rules?
What? That's never been the case.
I don't think I've ever done that with you guys, so I'm gonna say no.
Okay, dope.
Because you guys are gonna feel a little bit invigorated coming off of defeating the hag. One of Demorial's tools has been taken from her.
I have mass heal. We can restore up to 700 hit points divided among any number of creatures I can see. That's a pretty insane one.
Holy shit.
And then I have Gate, Astral Protection, and True Resurrection that I can choose from.
Oh, is Meteor Swarm Evocation?
Oh man, I am so excited for what's ahead, you guys.
What's the difference between True Resurrection and regular?
It is an evocation. I can sculpt Meteor Swarm?
Yep. Isn't that crazy?
Fucking A, that's ridiculous. But do I want Time Stop? I mean, Time Stop is cool too.
Oh, I can commune now too.
You know what? You know what's really sad? Is Tiri never did get to use the ability I gave her.
What's that?
Because she has been with the hag for so long, she has started to develop hag abilities.
Oh no.
So she has something that is it would have done psychic damage and caused a short-term madness. She still technically has it. So yay!
Commune. E.
You guys fared a lot better than I thought you were.
Instant 1 minute.
It was touch and go for a minute there.
Ewan. For now.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I barely dipped under 200 hit points.
Ow. I went unconscious twice.
You did.
I loved it.
And you took 2 failed death saving
I
throws.
did. That's the first time I've taken failed death throws, actually.
I mean, I was so like I realized that magic was not gonna work on this lady.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I need hit points fast. I'm like, I need to. Oh, I did prepare polymorph, so I was like, okay, I'm at least gonna polymorph. But my problem is, I feel like I cheated, and now I feel guilty.
Don't.
You didn't cheat.
I know, but I've never seen a T-Rex, so I couldn't turn into a T-Rex, could I?
You could have read about them in your 500 years of being
Yeah, you're a master professor.
master
Come on now.
professor there,
True.
buddy.
But yeah, no, it's okay. I felt a little bad because I've been rolling behind the scenes to see, because she was taking so much damage every time she took damage. I was rolling to see if it was breaking the bond,
Yeah.
and I had forgotten to do it. So I'm like, oh, wait a second.
I like how like
That's
we had
skills.
literally before the game started, we had talked about how the professor and his wife had talked about, yeah, we're gonna bubble our daughter so she's out of the way, and the first thing Connor does is roll up in there and just start beating the crap out of her. Because then what I was worried about is like there's gonna be some sort of area of effect spell that then
Yeah,
like.
That's why I drug her off to the corner.
I know, but like, Connor, he never listens to my plans. The
I mean-
professor remember, like, as that happened, you can see just this little text that appeared in the corner of the screen. The professor will remember.
Vanishing Smite, Destructive Smite.
Happy birthday to you.
To who?
Happy birthday to you.
No, I'm still recording. Whoops. Bye,
Um,
Christina.
Bye,
I'm gonna
Christina.
upload this tonight. I promise.
That's what you think.